You want the truth? Well, here's the wicked truth.
What's happening? We back up in here with the Wicked Truth at Global Push Studios. Today I got the homie with me, man. Decatur's finest, Big Duke from Boyz N the Hood. Duke, what happening, man?
Oh man, everything good, man.
Man, I see you don't drop the nickel or something on the ground.
Well,
I'm gonna keep that.
I saw it when I came in. That's why I left it there.
You got so much money. I get that little money there.
I need every nickel.
Man, but when I found out you was coming through today, I said, man, that's my long-time partner. You know, I had Dexter Tucker here last week.
Yeah, I saw that.
And we was kind of talking about the comedy club and stuff. And so, you know, when the cameras came off, we was, you know, kind of talking about you at the club scene, you and Tiny. You know what I'm saying? And Big D, when y'all talking about D with a little tight shirt.
Yeah.
So we got to laugh about that, reminiscing about that, man. It was a great interview. For all y'all didn't see that, go check out the Dexter Tucker interview from last week. But Duke, I want to jump into a few things with you, man. The first thing I want to jump into, we're gonna talk about your son, you know, football, and you know, so how all that, you know, is going and stuff. But I want to kind of talk about the what people been asking me about, and that's them Boyz N the Hood. That particular song, in particular, with you and Jeezy, and at the beginning it was you, Jeezy, Gee, and Jody to start off with. Now, what I want to know is, and what the people want to know is, was Jeezy original member of the group, or was that just for that song?
No, he was part of the group. See, the group, you know, everybody was an individual artist anyway. Okay. So, like I said, when Block first even started talking about it, you know what I'm saying, that was back when he was managing Rick Ross and he was Teflon Don, you know what I'm saying? Gotcha. So, B. Ross and Gee had actually started doing a project, you know what I'm saying? And then we were gonna do it through Noontime. Okay. And throughout that, I had ended up going over there with So Def doing the situation over there. And then Ross ended up, after that, you know, he put that Every Day I'm Hustling, you know what I'm saying, came out. So he kind of took off with that, and then we went ahead and did, you know what I'm saying, Block came, that when we started the Boyz N the Hood. So it really wasn't no original, just like, nobody who it was the whole time it was people he was putting together. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I want to do you. He said, Jazz had got Jody from down in Griffith. So he said, Jazz got this young dude, or you and him. He was like, because at first it was gonna be him, it was gonna be me, Jody, Jeezy, and Trick.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like when we first did the song, that's who's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Like even when I said on the mixtape, the original verse, I was like me, Jody, Jeezy, and Trick. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, Trick was kind of tripping on doing this. He ain't really like the song like that. So we were like, oh, cool, chill out. So you know what I'm saying? He wanted to play Tunk. So goddamn, we said that play Tunk. And goddamn, Jeezy Way did his verse. Jody put his on there. I put mine on there. And shit, that was a rap. You know what I'm saying? We just left it as is. So that's why Gee missed it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, so they came back, and then once Gee came and they pulled him in to be the group. Then that when they did the remix, and they had him on the remix with Game, and you know what I'm saying, like that.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now that man, you got to tell us. You know, all y'all snap. But I think that, you know, and a lot of people think this too, that verse that Jeezy did on that record right there might have been his hardest verse, man, that he ever did. Take us through what that was like performing that in concert, 30,000 out there.
Well, I'm going to tell you what it was like when I first heard the verse. Because like when that was the first song we did together, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was the first time they were like, everybody gonna come together. It was really just to do something to see how we sounded together, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Just see how niggas vibe. So Jeezy went in there first. So when I heard his verse, I said, God damn, that nigga went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he killed that shit. Bring it back. Like, you know, to me, man, like that's one of the hardest verses, especially if you talking about dope. Talk, man, you know, shit, to me, don't nobody do it better than him anyway, but that was, man, he was a 60-second assassin on that motherfucker, man. Like, you couldn't have said it no better.
You couldn't say it no better.
Nah, you couldn't set the record off no better, so, yeah, man, I was excited when I came out there and heard him, you know what I'm saying, I heard this shit.
Were you there when he recorded the verse? Y'all was all together at the same time when they recorded it?
Yeah.
Okay, did y'all went in order of the song like that? Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
we just whoever was ready to go with it. And then Block kept saying, hey, I want you to wait. I want you to go last. And I was like, all right, cool. So I was thinking about this, though, how you know, goddamn, the records getting with no mix shows, goddamn, last nigga don't get heard.
Right, they cut it off. But you snapped though. You snapped. You snapped.
So it was like, okay, cool. I said, yeah, that's straight. So, but like I said, but when he laid it, you know, we was in there moving around. We let him go in there and do a thing. So when he was done, we went there and just listened to it. That, you know what I'm saying? He played it back. I'm like, God damn.
Was that your first time hearing him rap?
Yep.
That was your first time?
Yep.
So what was your impression when you first did it?
Man, I'm just telling you now. I was like, man, he killed that shit, man. I like, y'all go hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I hadn't heard the Lil J days. You know what I'm saying? That when he was Lil J and all that shit. So, yeah, that was my first, first time I ever heard it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, for him to come out like that, I was super impressed, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I was super impressed.
Now, take us how y'all went from doing that record with Block to hooking up with Puff. How did that come about?
All right, so the record had started getting, getting a little hot. And, Jeezy had his own record out, you know what I'm saying? And the mixtape that Get Money Over Here with part1.BIG.
Yeah.
So he was out doing shows and shit off his mixtape. Then he started doing that song. He was telling them how, you know what I'm saying, they reacted to it. So we originally supposed to be going out to meet with Dr. Dre. Okay. And we were supposed to go and meet Dr. Dre on that Friday. And then Bly had got a call from Puff. He told him, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to meet with us that Wednesday. And so he said, man, I want y'all to come in with us. So he hit me and said, hey man, Puff called me. I said, for real? He said, yeah, man, he want to goddamn meet with us. And so I was like, he said, what you think? I said, man, well, I said, shit, Dre and them they had just did 50 with the G-Unit and all that, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit. I said, he might be a little more hungry, man. You know what I'm saying? To goddamn get something and do something. You see what I'm saying? Right. So he was like, well, cool. He said, we gonna shoot up there, cause, Kim Porter, rest in peace. She was like a sister to her. She the one took him to music in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So he said like that's the only reason he even heard it. You know what I'm saying? Cause she told him you need to check this out. So yeah, man, we went up there that Wednesday and we knocked it out, put everything together then, and basically said, this the way we're gonna go with it.
So did y'all ever meet with Dre?
Nah.
What?
Nah.
Now, as you look back on that, would you have done anything different? Would you have took that meeting with Dre just to hear him out?
Nah.
You wouldn't?
Nah.
Dr. Dre?
Nah. And not because, I know what I'm saying, like, cause to me, him and Puff at that time, if as far as the accolades and where they was at, they the same.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So, like I said, it just seemed like they needed that more than they did. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so I had looked at, a lot of the stuff that Dre had touched and had put out and what he had did and this and that and third, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, this might just be a better move. And at the end of the day, man, I think it was a better move for us, you know what I mean? I don't have no issue with home, man, you know what I'm saying? He put us in front of the world when a lot of other people had a chance to do it did, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And he broke bread, you know what I'm saying? As far as I don't know what go on with all them other situations, contracts, but shit, we had one of the best ones in music history, you know what I mean? We had more points than Michael Jackson on Thriller album, you know what I mean? Wow. We had, shit, I own all my publishing, you know what I'm saying? So that was a win-win for me, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Now, are y'all still together? I know that if you fast forward after that, there was rumors of a breakup that I don't know if Jeezy had moved on. Of course, he had blown, and then there was I don't know if there was an issue with Jody Breeze, but then y'all brought in Young Jock, correct? Am I right with that? What was that situation all about?
Jock actually was a solo artist who was, who was supposed to be doing a solo deal. He just did, you know how you do that. We were kind of high at the time, so he just rolled him off of that until his single had came out. You know what I mean? They did the same thing with Real Zoe, you know what I'm saying? They played it like they was, it was still the same count, but you know what I'm saying? They wasn't really with us like that, you know what I mean? So that's what that was.
You want the truth? Well, here's the wicked truth.